Alright, Dumpster Fire viewers, we're going to do something a little different today. I'm going to show you what we normally bring with us when we go to the junkyard. Hopefully the second half of this video will be us walking around out in the junkyard. First of all, find yourself a really good backpack. Instead of carrying a tool bag with you, this is so much easier. Find one that's got lots of pockets in it, different places to put stuff. And preferably something that's got some back padding, good straps. That way you got your hands free to do whatever you need to. Some of the stuff that I bring with, just as general, I've always got these sets of sockets. They're real short well sockets. Got a standard set and a metric set. I also have these two that I usually put in a backup backpack, or just leave them in the truck, but these are for rounded out bolts. They got some extra teeth on them, so that helps for pulling rounded out bolts out. Not that you ever have any rusty bolts that don't ever want to come out in a junkyard, but just in case. Got this handy little hand drill thing. It's got a bunch of different size bits in here, loads in there. Comes in handy for taking off trim pieces, taking apart dash stuff. I like these. They're a needle nose, and you flip it over, and it's got the standard pliers. Takes the place of two tools, less weight. Got some vice grips I usually take. Hammer. Usually do bring a small cutter and a bent nose needle nose. Got your 1/4 inch ratchet extensions. Got a weeble wobble for 3/8 with an adapter. I have my 3/8 ratchet here. Actually, I honestly like these Pittsburgh ones from Arbor Freight. They've got a really thick handle on them. They don't dig into your hand like all the other ones. Those come in handy. Then I've got a set of these. They're an adjustable box stand. Comes in real handy. You don't have to carry a bunch of different sizes with you. You've got multiple sizes. There again, saves weight. I don't always bring all of these, but for the most part I take one of each size. This one will probably be left home. Scraper. These things work great for pulling emblems off or trim pieces, stuff like that. I also have a set of small pry bars that I take with. And every time in my backpack I make sure I got one of these. This is one of the ones with the ends that switch around. Trying to do this one-handed, kind of sucks. There again, you've got multiple different sizes in one tool. And that's what this is also. This thing here has got different socket sizes. They pull out. Let's see what this here. There's a different socket on each side. And if I remember right, there's like 10 different sizes or 8 different sizes here on this. Kind of hard to do one-handed, but there's that. And then I carry a bunch of these with. You can find them at Menards. They're just a little zipper pack. They're pretty strong. I used them at work all the time when I was doing sheet metal. And I put 20 pounds worth of screws in these damn things, and they last. I put a little carabiner on the top. And you can clip it on your bag, clip it on whatever. You can clip it on your pocket, belt loop. That way when you're starting taking stuff apart and you got all the little screws that you're going to lose in the backpack or in a hole in the backpack, they're all in there. You don't lose them. So that's most of the stuff I carry in the backpack. I do have a couple bigger carabiners here. And I got this really good purple one, which that comes in handy. Sometimes you can put parts on there and use this as a handle and carry it that way. You can maybe get multiple things on there, whatever. A couple rags, great to wipe your hands off with, or if you absolutely have to, toilet paper. And I also got this socket set. This I usually leave in the truck. That's junk. I don't need to be in there. Leave this in my truck. That way it's there if we need it. Most of the time we don't. Most of the time the stuff we got in the tool bag will cover what we need, but just in case. Got all your deep wells, got all your standards. And I also usually pack a electric drill, and this has got the impact here too. And then I'll throw some extra batteries because I got a ton of these batteries. Just make sure they're all charged up ahead of time. Throw them in a bag. Like I say, I got a pile of them. So I'm going to bring a bunch of those just in case you need to drill something out. Screws that won't come out, bolts that won't come out. That way you got it. There again, that list stays in the truck so I don't have to carry it. I'll usually take and put all the extra batteries and some drill assortment of drill bits, some socket bits, whatever. Use these socket adapters. Let's see, where are they? Here's one. These, so you can put a socket on the impact. You can get these in the 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch drive. Those are always good to have. Then other than that, that's pretty much it. Obviously in my truck I got a floor jack and 4-way just in case. You never know what you end up finding or needing to remove. I always throw some blankets, sheets, old sheets, towels, whatever, in with my stuff in my truck, for the simple fact that if you grab a window, something like that you don't want to break or you want to protect a little bit, you can throw a blanket over it, whatever, so it's not floating around in the truck and get broke. But for the most part, that is what we take with us. Once again, backpacks are great. This brand here, I don't know exactly what it is I've got a couple of these, another one under there, but they have a lot of pockets in them. They're very durable. I've had that one for a couple of years now. That's been out there numerous times, and it's still holding up good. Some of them, the bottoms break out on them or whatever. You start hauling too many tools around in them. They do make specially backpacks for tool carrying, but they're expensive. I found these at Goodwill, and I think I maybe paid $10 a piece for them. So, and it carries everything we need. So, other than a water bottle, that's usually what goes in the bags. So, next part of this video, hopefully it'll be us out there. So, later. All right, dumpster fire viewers, we are out playing today. We are in a very, very large salvage yard. Oh yeah, Jason's here this time.
Yay!
So we're gonna do some videos out here while we're putzing around looking for stuff. Thought we'd film some for YouTube. Maybe we'll pull a project car out of here today.
No.
We want the one way in the back.
Awesome stuff.
Vegas. Mopars. Shit stang. There's a little bit of everything out here. So we'll do a couple short videos here and there, and maybe we'll have a long one by the time we're done. So, for now.
For what model?
Alright. Need a little better view of where we're at now. This stuff here is a lot of newer vehicles. Then there's semis and buses.
Boats. Conversion van.
And there's a few old cars in here.
Grammy.
Yeah, there's a gremlin. Big old station wagon back there.
Shop top. What do they call them? Is that there's a name for that, and you know it, and I can't think of it right now.
Oh, the Diamond T?
Diamond T. Yeah.
I'd love to take that one out of here.
Is that the one that we need to get running and then drive out? I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think so either.
That's a nice thought, though.
Some old ones here. Probably somebody's demo cars that had sat around too long and now they're garbage.
What do you think it's got in it?
Oh, look at that. It's got one of the old school metal slots on it.
I'm super jealous. I love those wheels.
There's a Diamond T.
30. A Monaco.
I don't think that one would be very good for demos.
Chevy.
Doesn't look like there's anything back there for floor pans.
This means it'll banana up easier.
Yeah. God, there's quite a few old. That'd be a good demo car. That would have been a good demo car.
We got that one. That one's been laying under a tree for a while. There's a lot of old Chryslers out here now.
Yeah. But here's the baddest fucking car out here. This thing's a badass piece of shit there. Yeah, that's where that ended up.
We're done.
There's a hot little racer back there. Alright, we're gonna go scavenge for some parts, so be back. Okay guys, we're down at another section of the yard here. This area's got a lot more older stuff. Like I said, there's a mix of everything out here. Really sad looking Vega. Some old binders. Chevys. Actually, I think there's a couple of really old caddies back here too. Yeah, there's a big white one back there. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Yeah, there's a caddy there. That's a caddy too. But we'll try to do some more videos out here because there's a lot more older stuff out here. Many, many, many acres. So Jason says he wants to start a project here. He wants to do a duster. I don't think this is a viable candidate here.
Isn't it a good one?
No, probably not.
Wow. That hurt. Holy cow. What do you think that was? Hole?
I don't know. I'm sure it hurt.
This thing is wearing a safety restraint.
It doesn't look like the airbag went off. think we're gonna leave that one here. Got pop-out windows. Actually, taillight's good on this side even. What else we got? I know there's some chargers up here. Oh. Pinto. Everybody wants a Pinto, right?
The Pinto was in his way and he ran it over.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like. Oh, here's one of the chargers.
Oh, yeah.
There's not much salvageable.
Just coil over shocks on it for racing. Ow. Wow. Alan's just car.
This whole side looks like she's been folded under pretty hard.
That's an Auto Magic. 4-barrel motor. Big block Chrysler. Probably 383, I suppose.
Probably. We just could read the fender tag. Oh yeah, there's no fender tag. Holy shit, this one's got a VIN though.
Unbelievable. It still has cutaway headlights in it.
Thought this is cool, the old lettering on the side of the cab. Very nice cab, actually. A little Bondo back there, but hey.
That'd be a neat rat rod, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Old Mac.
How cool the front of that is. Jeez.
It's even got cool cab lights on it yet.
Bell City Amusements. That was a Carney truck. Huh. I remember watching, the heck was that one? With Emilio Estevez in it. What's the name of that movie? Stephen King movie, where all the vehicles start up on their own.
Oh, Maximum Overdrive.
That air starter. And that truck starter, that tow truck starts back up. That's what it reminds me of.
Old Mustang. There's Cougar.
Correct lures for that unit. Around down there, red.
Yeah. The first gen Mustang over here. Two of them.
There's somebody in the world that is looking for parts out of one of these cars. Actually, the trunk isn't even rotted out of this car. That surprises the shit out of me.
Considering it's probably been here for God knows how many years.
I mean, the frame, on the outside, but this part's still
Yeah.
good. Is that part of the gas tank? Underneath?
Yeah.
White interior. My mom had a dark blue one. She had a dark blue one that had a, I don't know if it was 3 on the tree or a 4 on the floor, but it was a straight 6 car.
Your Vegas are over there. Bug down over here.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat car.
happens when you put a Chevy motor in a Ford or in a Dodge.
Go to the junkyard. Who the hell? Goofball got the hood off this car. I can't think of his name. Doug's Ward. This is a 64, 65, or 66.
Somebody knows way too much about Volkswagens.
64, 65, or 66. 67 didn't have this decal on it. This is a 1300, so I believe this is a 66. This still has the engine in it.
There's an old Satellite, there's a Roadrunner.
Another Crustang over there.
Yeah.
One more floor. Start over.
Firebird. Pretty sad inside. Somebody's harvested some parts off of it. Our Volkswagen. Nova. There's Grammy. Got a bunch of old trucks over here. Chavel. Pontiac. There's a Camaro over here. Firebird. The Nova. Well, this one was fast. This one had racing stripes.